lane, we need more coming from Womi. So it's a hard job to be done because it's a different kind of concept coming from the side of the Mars along with the Marcy that is being used by Womi right now. Despite it's still want to pick up the player coming from the side of Philippines.
Wow, Womi already being pounced again, but the dispose is there. Akashi also being taken a lot of damage, didn't have any pounds left. The blip is there, the Starfall is there, Akashi will be taken down, I think. And Whitemon again is the one taking the kill.
I think like if Whitemon is the one that being fat over the kills and everything, they really need to be careful from the side of Philippines into the late game because, you know, from the Aganim setter from Mirana is actually going to be very helpful for the side
Pretty
of
decent
team.
early advantage also with the fast early boost. Maybe you have a lot of resources to keep fighting out of the lane with a lot of healing stuff with the mango already. It will help a lot for Womi though.
It is. And maybe later for the late game with the Aganim that can be needed by the side of Mirana, it's going to be a very good one. And I don't feel like if they're having a really good setup once again, and Jokem, but on the other hand we're seeing Womi.
After the first two kills comes in the Philippines in the bottom lane, suddenly Womi and Whitemon here already reverse the situation. They got 3 kills onto the hero in the bottom lane already. That one goes onto Womi, right? So he already got one. A really important kill coming from Womi though.
Yeah. Well, Mikoto, again, Mikoto is just like really doing great with that last hit that has been done by Mikoto. Everyone call him the Mr. Winning Lane. Because he is mostly like 85%, if I'm not mistaken, that he is always winning his laning phase. And he's doing it to the side of Lewis. Lewis still doing a very good performance with the balance and also the pause and actually clearing the creep. And he's doing it to the side of Lewis. Right now, from the other lane to the top lane, we can see that actually from the side of the Pistol Nine, it's annoying. It actually demands so much. Right now, not really stopping the presence of...
Oh, the toss back onto because he's taking a lot of damage onto the tower. Fortunately, it's not enough.
There's no other mana coming from the side of his party. Having one man that can be helped to the side of his summons is going to be very good. But the Laguda is there, and Graves, one last hit right there. It will be given to the side of Mikoto.
Really nice kill though. Marcy still can survive this, I think. With the Akashi keep hitting on him. Whitemon just helping Lina, just securing her runes. It's fine though, he doesn't get any runes for Lina. But Whitemon getting the invasion and a kill onto Skyward Mage.
Okay. But right now the vision, I must say that actually the vision that is given by the side of Team Indonesia and also Philippines is just like kind of lacking. But Akashi.
A really low range rebound after the nerf. Yeah, for Marcy there.
It is. But again, without any kind of vision, I don't think like from the side of Indonesia and also like Philippines will be having a very good things here. The Royal player actually gonna be helping for that one. But I do feel like right now the Bloodseeker remote child right here using the Bloodseeker really needs to have the movement. Even the Rupture helps. It's gonna be very helpful for the war later. Well, for the side of Whitemon,
the Starfall coming in. Star cannot go there. The Whitemon just taking a lot of damage also, but he's fine. They have still a really decent kill potential coming on. This is level 5 Slug, doesn't have any Zero Dance yet.
Yeah.
So he just be really scared out there. The chance rebound onto the arrow. A really good kill potential coming from Indonesia right now.
Yeah, but I don't think like...
Rocketfire just trying to spot someone into the bottom lane.
That's why they try to hide as much as they can right here and try to sequence the position coming from the side of Whitemon. But it's a really good poke damage that is given by the side of Grims towards that one. But Mikoto, where a regeneration is being battled right there. Mikoto will be trying to maybe initiate something because Jokem is already there.
But the assault is already coming on, and Mikoto the toss back. Jokem taking a lot of damage from the tower, so he has to be careful.
Yeah. Actually, the arrow is not connected to the side of Team Philippines. That's why it's quite hard from Whitemon along with Jokem to try to pick up somebody for that one. Well, Mikoto is getting the regeneration, so it might be a chance for the side of Team Philippines or even Indonesia. from the side of Indonesia actually to try to go against the Philippines movement.
Yeah, they try to rotate some more into the top lane though. They try to find Duel. This Undying is pretty much alone. The Raptor coming out of Dream Hotel. The Bloodlight is also there. The Pretty Assault and also with the Power Cock Arrow. They want to focus at the Thompson for the Thompson will be being taken care of, but the Starfall from Whitemore doesn't have enough damage actually to take down Duel.
Oh my god, they don't have any other situation, but look at that one. The Abundant Stars will be done, and Whitemore will be down in the hand of this tiny Lewis. And it's 2 men down from the by the side of Team Philippines. I think like from the side of Mikoto, I mean like, they're not really like committing together. There is just like 2 movement coming from the support from Indonesia. And the one that they're trying to do is actually going for the Undying that is actually very free right now. But
Yeah, they don't expect the backup to be that fast though.
Yeah.
We've actually are also using the smokes there.
yeah.
So they don't expecting a fight. They just expecting some small pick off out of the Undying and they get away, trying to roam some more, but they are ready there on the top lane.
Yeah. Well, I think like for the side of Team Indonesia, they're quite playing, which I worry for, because the heroes that they're having is actually back again a very early situation. Despite they're having a really good late game moment here, maybe with the Blood Seeker even coming from the Lina. And plus from the side of this Tiny, they're actually already giving so much damage to the side of the Indonesia and that doing a really good performance. Well, the Slug is also like very free with 4.5 thousand net worth on his hand.
Yeah, pretty decent amount though. Indonesia have a really good matchup though against Slug. Pretty decent. The arrow connect onto Akasi, but he has the Dark Pack. He's taking a lot of damage, but the Shadow Dance there, just use it to get away.
The setup is not coming really well here from the side of Indonesia.
He got the Dark Pack
and
really hard though.
He is just like able to run away from that moment, but I think like it's forcing so much here from the side of Philippines to do something on their movement. And I think like they will try to do something with 2-man smoke here, with a Mystic Flare, along with Toss and Avalanche from the side of Team Philippines.
They're trying to scout some ancient camp also. They really want to know if there is a stacks there.
Oh,
But Whiteman, the smoke is broken, but he is behind the tree. Whiteman will be taken down in one combination in the Toss Avalanche combo. The stun from Lina, the Laguna Blade will try to take down Skyward Mate. The hook shot doesn't even connect Tiny, unfortunately. For the camp,
Yeah.
he cannot find the big counter kill there.
But it's still a very good exchange. It's support versus support, and I think like both of them still try to maybe up over the items, but the global silence.
Look at the replay.
The global silence that is being used before, I think like it's just like creating so much problem for the side of Team Indonesia because they are having like quite a hard time to do something over the time.
Yeah, the regeneration just denied by Whitemon there. Doesn't want Lewis to get out for the regen.
Well, you see that actually for the timing here. I think like if he's having the blink dagger later to try to initiate to the side of Team Indonesia, it's gonna be harder because like every chance is possible from them. They are gonna be able to maybe even stick for the kill to the side of Lina maybe because Lina.
Look at the top though. They try to move there. 3 men from Indonesia coming in. The smoke is already broken. They really want this Undying, the Raptor, along with the Tombstone. They just want to try to go for the Tombstone first maybe. It's kind of hard to face off the Tombstone though because taking a lot of damage. But the Raptor damage is also onto Jewel.
Yeah.
The Tombstone and also the Flash Golem is kind of hard for now, at least, without the big AB coming from Indonesia to deal with it.
That's why they don't want to force the war, you know?
Yeah.
That's why they try to disengage after they know that actually they are not going to be able to actually get something over that one. And I think like the Lina that is still very safe over the movement that has been done. I think like it's still gonna be a very wise options from the side of Indonesia. Well, from Indonesia, I think like with the Maelstrom that is going to the side of the BKB, I think like BKB will be the momentum here from the side of Team Indonesia.
I think so.
It's a-
Especially from Lina from the early
yeah,
game.
yeah, I do agree. If it's Lina, I think like progressing to the BKB as well, like the same kind of concept here with the God Seeker here, because that's what they need. That's what they need.
The movement coming from Gears and
They're so aggressive,
yeah, they're so aggressive. They're trying to find something with the smoke also.
and it's only
And behind
Whitemon.
Whitemon, yeah. They scout the courier though. They spot Whitemon right now with the Avalanche Stars combination. It's an easy kill for the Philippines right now.
Yeah.
And Tiny just go instantly into the mid lane. Try to go for the runes. It is a double damage rune. It's kind of hard. The hook shot, he does it perfectly from Luis.
This
Power
is
top from Jukam. The toss back is on to Akashi. He just happily received the toss. And he got the kill.
and that is
Oh,
such a
right.
shame for the Akashi again.
Minus
right
2
there.
intelligence, also minus 1 agility. That's
Dire's middle tower is
yeah,
under
a lot of
attack.
permanent stats coming from Philippines right now with the silencer along with Slark.
Yeah.
So,
Both
yeah.
of them having a very good
are scanning.
condition here from the Philippines after giving one kill to the
Dire's
side of
top tower is
Akashi.
under attack.
And I think like they're having a really great vision as well, like in the river nearby that one, and maybe coming from the side of Team Indonesia right now, they really need to handle maybe play quite defensively, because I do feel like right now from the side of Team Philippines, they are the one who initiate more often rather than Indonesia. I don't know why
Dire's
Indonesia are
middle
not
tower is
trying
under
to use this move to even try to get a kill towards Team Philippines at this moment.
It's kind of hard though for them early into the game though. The
Dire's
power
top
strike for
tower
Lina is
is under
only if
attack.
after he has the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's still
attack.
going over it, so yeah, they don't want to risk anything before the BKB
Dire's
already
top tower
already
is
being
falling.
blocked by Mikoto. Almost get it though, so a little bit more time
Yeah.
for them.
Well, for the side of this Slark with 7.5k net worth so far, it's just very huge. Well, for Marcy, actually Marcy is also doing a very great job here for the third place with 6.6k. And the
Dire's
difference is
middle
like from the
tower is under
Undying.
attack.
I think like the Undying have more ability for go a big one, but Mystic Flare toss Avalanche towards Jokem, and Jokem is the one that can take down.
Luckily, every time they cut for the takeoff, it's only for the support. The arrow is there. He's waiting for the runes, but the rune doesn't spawn on the right side of the river. So Mikoto will be going for the left side, and he got the regeneration runes. It's fine.
Okay.
Philippines got a lot of support skill.
Yeah, I want to mention that despite that they are having tons of kill on their hand, like Chokam and Whitemon is the only one that they are able to pick up. Like for the Lina is just like so free. The Marcy is still there as well. The Blood Seeker, even
Dire's
untouchable if I'm
middle
not
tower
mistaken.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
He's still trying to farm
Dire's structures
their own
are
item though.
fortified.
This is the kills stats comparison. Mikoto hasn't joined any fight enough to have the kills though. Still having a pretty decent landing pace with denies and also with the last hit. There's a lot of last hit for Mikoto. The kills, the first kill after a really long time. It feels like a really long time. Gomi gets the first kill onto Ares.
Yeah, I think it's about like 5 minutes. No, it's not. It's actually like 2 minutes because
Yeah,
actually
wi-
Tiny
without
was
any
getting-
kill from Indonesia, right?
Yeah. I think
Radiant
from
are
Indonesia it's been a
scanning.
while. While from the side of Philippines, they're trying to pick up over and over again.
Oh, but the scan from Philippines though, they know something from Indonesia is there. But Mikoto is just trying to keep farming.
I can't hear you.
Well, Mikoto is down with the BKB. I think like this is the moment for them to do some rotation. I
Yeah.
think like they're waiting for the side of Blood Seeker because the Blood Seeker is still on the progress over that one.
But
Well,
Slug in the top lane, maybe he will show himself though. They can't
Might
get the
be.
Slug, this is a really good situation. But he's not showing himself. Mikoto is the one actually showing his body first. Slug already being spotted. Not really. Mystic Prayer onto Womi. He has the BKB. It's still 1 for more. The global silence is there. It's fine for Indonesia though. BKB trade with the global silence cooldown.
yeah,
But it's 9-second BKB.
9 seconds BKB, so it's quite expensive to be honest. But also like from the side of this Joel, they really want to get over this
Dire's
first
middle
tower and
tower
even
is
opening
under
up over
attack.
the tombstone here. So I don't think from the side of Team Indonesia, without any BKB on behalf of this Lina, they want to fight for this. I don't think like it's gonna happen unless
Dire's middle
they're
tower
having a really
has
good
fallen.
setup coming from Jokam,
Radiant's
or maybe
bottom
even
tower
coming from
is
the
under attack.
Womi.
Yeah. Tombstone is there. Maybe he just want to collect the gold from Tombstone. The offense under the hook shot. Mirana still survived. Whatmore taking a lot of damage already, but only Jokem in the front. The rebound coming under G Hero, under the broad threat. The respawn is there. Lewis also being taken down. Indonesia with the counter initiation. Mikoto dealing a lot of damage from behind. 3 men down. Only Mirana from Wetmont is being taken by Philippines.
Oh my god, this is only Mirana in exchange for 3, and they are going to be trying to force the mid lane tower right here. Fortification is already being used. Jokem is ready as well.
What?
So I think from Philippines, they really need to be careful over the other movement. And I think
A really great counter initiation though.
They do.
3 men rebound onto 3 men blood tried. 3 men instantly silent. While Mikoto having a really great position to follow them up.
for me, it's the one that's dragging it for too long is actually from the side of Philippines. They still want for more.
Look at that.
Actually, it's just
The
like
hook shot.
the hook shot that is
Onto the
connected.
3 men rebound. Look at the Womi position.
I know.
3
but-
men rebound onto the 3 men's blood tried.
But
They cut-
Philippines is the one that actually initiating that one. When they know that actually they are not going to be having like so much things. And
Yeah.
the Womi, they really need to be careful over the movement. They're supposed to know that actually with the rebound and everything, they might get slayed. And that's what happened actually with the Laguna, with all of the right click coming from them, Lina, along with the help coming from the side of Bloodseeker.
Wow, a really nice counter initiation like there from Indonesia. The smoke coming from Philippines, so they try to find something with the airplanes into the mid lane, just trying to clear the wave. They don't find anyone because every Indonesia player right now in the bottom lane
middle tower is under
try to
attack.
get the tower first. The safe lane tower
Radiant's
from
bottom
Indonesia.
tower has fallen.
It's been 3 regenerations so far, if I'm not mistaken. Even 4 with the one that is eliminated. And Echo Saber is on in the hand of this time. More damage, but Moonlight Shadow is already being used. They
Oh, they
want
have
to
vision.
initiate.
There's some vision from Indonesia on the left side of the river though. On the side of the jungle, I mean. They found something. They already see the well roaming there.
Oh.
They try to find another one. They really want to see another hero right now.
Oh. But there's no other thing that they can do, despite that they are having like that. Oh, Moonlight Shadow, they are not getting any points from the side of Team Indonesia right now. Well, Dream Chao finishing up the BKB really soon here with all of the gold that he's having. I think like it's gonna be a very good start for Indonesia once again with the BKB that is ready from the side of Lina along with the Bloodseeker. It's gonna be like easier war coming from their side. And I think like for the School Basher from the side of Wumi is really needed for this.
Yeah, it's really good against Tiny, against Tombstone also with the ultimate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're having a really great counter though against this Undying.
Oh, it's a Ganim Slark. And,
Wow.
and School Basher for the Womi along with the BKB for Bloodseeker.
Yeah, it's still kind of weak against Raptor, so it's fine. Kasi will try to find something. They're already using the smoke as a foreman.
And there is
Goes
a
around,
force staff
yeah.
from the side of Jokem as well.
Goes around the mid lane. They have no vision onto the high ground. There is 4 smoke also from Indonesia trying to counter the move from
Radiant
Philippines
are
right now.
scanning.
This is going to be a really huge fight. The scan is there, so Philippines know where Indonesian player has. Rimocha flying into the front. The arrow combination along with the global silence. Akashi still taking a lot of damage. The blood right is there. 2 men onto the blood right. Akashi still have the dark pack to dispel it. But Rimocha will find Ares in the backline with his BKB on. Nothing can stop him.
And it's a double kill for Dream Mochel after a really good stand up right there. And they might be going for Roche at the moment because they have like actually everything. They are stopping over the movement coming from the side of the global silence that might be popped by the side of Silencer along with the Undying with the Tombstone. So if the side of Philippines want to contest this one, I think it's going to be pretty heavy despite they're having no BKB in the hand of Team Indonesia.
Yeah, but Stark doesn't have anything at all. The Sedulance is off. He cannot do much. It's supposed to be a free Aegis for Indonesia. The first Erosion of the game. They found Akashi again.
Dire's structures
Stuck in the
are
cliff.
fortified.
Another pounce will get him down. Trying to run away. They just keep running from Indonesia. Having a really good momentum here with the Aegis.
Well, from the side of this Slark, I think like Slark just missed a really good moment. Before, he was like having quite a hard time because when he's trying to punch and jumping
Radiant's top
in to
tower
try to
is
take
under
somebody from the side of him, Indonesia, They're just getting a problem because of
Radiant's
the
top tower
arrow
has
that is
fallen.
given by the side of
Look at the
White
bottom
One.
lane. Look at the bottom lane. Lina is tipping with the Shadow Blade. Oh, okay. You know there is a sentry. Lina still has the Aegis though. Maybe the Aegis will be broken.
Oh no. No, that is not a good one here.
Maybe the
coming.
hook shot.
Oh no!
Alright. Not today. Not today. They don't
Not
found
today.
anyone at all. Still out of range. They try to find it though.
And sadly, Lina is the one that is taken for that Aegis. I thought like the Aegis will be having so much purposes for this.
Yeah, no one expect the sentry there. It's actually a really weird position because we don't have any landing stages. So yeah, unfortunate
the
moment.
presence-
Just some unfortunate moment for Mikoto, right?
Yeah. Sadly, it's just right now it's on 24 minutes inside of the game in a 5,000 net worth on the hand of Indonesia. It's 11 to 9, and right now Womi. Actually, the progress from Womi is going to be very good, but the silencer is going for the refresher up, but they know the position
Oh,
right
the
now.
hero coming onto silencer, an easy kill from Indonesia, and they will continue onto the second tower in the bottom lane.
Yeah. Fortification is already being used, but I don't think like it's gonna be for so long. Look at the range coming from Mikoto 1. He is going for the Shadow Blade along with the BKB, and he might be going for the Blood Throne, or maybe Silver Age for this.
Yeah, but Philippines coming in from the high ground though. They have a really good position to coming to fight. The Rocket Spear from Jokam actually spotting everyone. They know something's going on. Luis though just farm under the hard cam. Doesn't want to do anything else. And a really great vision coming from Philippines in the high ground. They want to be one, but Womi comes in. He still has the big AB. He pops his big AB, trying to find someone. Akashi just running behind. The hook shot doesn't connect onto anyone. They really need to get rid of this Thompson, but the bounce is on. The global silence being used already by the silencer. The blood from behind. Akashi doesn't really get the kill for the stun onto the hero from Mikoto. Still has the big AB, but Indonesia have a really bad position right now. They need to run away. Dimochal taking a lot of damage to the Moonlight Shadow. They try to get away from this, but Dimochal, can he get out?
No, he will not, because he will be double kill here for Joel after taking down Marcy Clockwork along with the Blood Seeker. It's a lot of things, and even for Akashi as well.
A really nice tombstone position though. Indonesia just waste a lot of time trying to destroy the tombstone. So already not a really good start from Indonesia.
And I think like the position coming from Tiny that is jumping in with the Blink Dagger that actually on the opposite side of the Light Strike array that actually creating so much stun even through the Lina and forcing a KB.
He tossed Lina behind, right?
Yeah.
Toss back coming from Tiny also. Found Mikoto there. A really bad position from Indonesia already.
It is.
So every advantage that Indonesia has before already being nullified right now, and suddenly Philippines getting ahead of the game in terms of goal, in terms of momentum also.
And
they have
now
a really good
Digital,
position right now with the double damage even getting taken by Akashi.
Akashi with the double damage along with the
Radiant
Diesel
are
one
scanning.
and also with the Aghanim Scepter. I feel like from Akashi, he is just like giving so much potential for the movement, and now with the tiny BKB that is going for the Aghanim, it's gonna be a stronger Tiny later on, and they are converting everything that they have into the objective gameplay, but the Rupture is already being used in the bottom lane.
There's no global at least. They try to find something to stun connect on the left side of the river. Joel taking a lot of damage out, but Dimochal has to run first. They don't find anyone. At least Joel will be taken down. At least Akashi still has the double damage. The brother is the offense, but the blood threat is connected. Lewis just pretty late BKB being used. The Mystic Flare onto Grims. Grims doesn't have to go anywhere at all. Four men down already. This is a really roller coaster match.
It's just like they're forcing the war when they know there is no silencer, there's no global silence that actually gonna help them to set up.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't feel like the presence coming from the side of Akashi, he really wants to jump in with the pounce. But the thing is, you can see from the replay how the last strike array actually doing so much. And look at this one. We can actually say that Womi is actually giving so much potential because the Tiny jumping in, but the rebound connected into two of the members from Philippines is actually creating a chaos for that because Tiny unable to go against to the Lina.
Even I let BKB use also from Tiny. Like he gets stunned first.
That's the thing. The
Taking a lot of damage already before even pop his BKB, so it's kind of late.
And he did not, I think, expect Womi to actually like showing up just like that.
Yeah,
and
with
do
the
the
rebound.
rebound. Yeah. So it's just like giving the space for the Lina, for Mikoto, to actually turning back a little bit of the table right now. And suddenly it's like 7,000 net worth lead here from the side of Indonesia, despite I do see that it's still pretty much changing from time to time from both of the sides.
Yeah.
And it's a pipe of inside in the hand of Mirana. So actually handle the damage that can be given, especially from the Mystic Flare, from the Skyward Mage, because I do feel like it's still a very painful kind of stuff that is being done by the side of the Philippines.
5-man smoke though. They keep wanting to find someone, they keep wanting to play aggressively, forcing the fight again. They have the global silence, they have the time zone, they are ready to take another fight from the Philippines.
All right.
But Indonesia
Invisibility.
already gathering up also under the mid lane. They try to use the Moonlight Shadow, try to move, trying to find the counter initiation right now.
Oh,
It doesn't use the smoke though.
I think like right now it's Moonlight Shadow that is actually gonna giving so
Yeah.
much, but the dust of appearance will be like very important things that can be brought.
There is
by the
an
side of-
option for an out with Sentry Wars combo in the mid lane. They cannot go there. But Mikoto just trying to clear up the lane.
With flair.
Doesn't really want to force the fight.
Actually, Whitemon along with Ajoka am doing a really great job here with having a lot of
Radiant's
patience
middle
and also
tower
a
is under
possibility
attack.
here, even to the side of the Philippine sides. But Silencer actually like
Radiant's
giving
middle tower
a little
is
bit of
falling.
things here to the side of Womi and everyone.
Yeah, Indonesia is actually better at pressuring the lane
Yeah.
with this Lina.
Dyer's top
I do
tower is
agree.
under attack.
He hasn't have to show up into the dangerous position, just spamming up some spells. There is the lane. Move into the bottom lane right now. They try to force the mid lane also with the bottom lane.
Yeah, and I think like this Blood Seeker is getting better and crazier rather than before, because look at that one. Actually, it's 15,000 net worth in the hand of this Blood Seeker, where for the Lina it's 17. Like top two, and they are having so much on their hand. While this Lina maybe already finishing up the the Silver Age might be going for more maybe from this. Oh
Hook
no!
shot onto two hero. One of them inside the power cut, but the Mystic Flare is there. Tiny with the Avalanche also following up. No one there from
It's a good
Indonesia,
thing.
but this post is that the best coming out from the Womi though. You don't have to disable the Glaive there onto two hero. The Raptor also onto Lewis. Zimochal will find him. He's taking a lot of damage already. He will find the Sky with Mets also. He will take him down. 3 men down already. Slug trying to pounce away, getting into safe position. No one actually know where Akashi is going.
Oh
And
no!
he got away with the TP.
Oh no!
Womi
won.
almost there, but
There's no rebound.
Yeah.
There is no rebound from
there's the
Womi.
rebound.
There's nothing that Womi can do to stop the movement from that Lark. But that bait from the hook shot to open up the global silence, the Mystic Flare, it's a good bait. And it's helping so much for the war, despite it's forcing a buyback from the side of this Jokam. But I still feel like, even from the timing, there is really going to be KB after the rupture that is being opened by the side of the Mochel. It's still a huge
But rush up, yeah.
chance for Indonesia for going a more objective gameplay here with the Roshan that is up.
It's gonna be a really huge team fight coming in. With the Roshan as the reward, this is the second Roshan of the game, the Moonlight Shadow. But they are in front of the Philippines. What the pounce coming out of Dimocha, the hook shot coming out of Akashi. Dimocha taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have any BKB yet. Dimocha will be taken down. It's already best start coming from Indonesia. The silencer with the buyback. Akashi using the Shadow. They're trying to find Womi. The Thompson being destroyed. Mikoto though has to get away into safe position. They don't realize the ward in front of them. Smoke also coming in the back. The BKB timing is really perfect from Womi. Tiny doesn't realize it. This was coming out of duel. 2 cores already being taken down from the Philippine side. And maybe they can go for the rush right now.
They will, I
Whoa,
think.
what a time for the-
Arcane as well.
Yeah, what a time for Womi though with the BKB. A really nice reaction.
I think it's just like so crazy that actually the arrow that is being done by the side of Wisemont is also like a really good setup there.
Yeah.
But I do feel like from the side of Philippines, they're just quite greedy with all of the movement that they are doing. Even, Akashi, right, the global silence is already being used. The force stop is being forced to be used as well. But the Aegis of Immortal already being carried on by this Mikoto from the side of Indonesia.
Along with the Aghanim shot from Roshan. They
Yeah.
have a lot of advantage right now. Even though they're losing Mochel, it's fine though.
Oh.
13k gold plate from Indonesia. They turn the table once again.
I can't
Okay.
hear you.
Well, it's still at 33 minutes inside of the game. It's 14-22 into the 13,000 network lead here from the side of Team Indonesia. Well, from the side of Team Philippines, they really need a good setup with the, maybe with the Tiny and also Undying up front. Maybe the Thompson that if having a really good position, I might
Yeah.
say, along with a really good setup towards maybe the Lina, because Lina is the biggest problem to be honest, because
Yes.
Lina with the right click with all of the damage that is given, and even towards the Laguna Blade.
Yeah,
that is,
he's always have a really good position from Mikoto, right?
it is. His position is just like way behind, while the rest of the players.
Ooh, the grip near onto Bertrand. The force staff is there, but the Raptor is onto Joel. No one there is to cancel his TP, but
Oh,
a Skyward mid is enough though.
sadly, like the Undying is still like able to go back a little bit before anyone actually can stop for it. But from the side of the Mochel, I think like right now, if he's finishing off over the Mjolnir, it's gonna be like so much better. While for this Lark, he is still going for something. He might be going for maybe Lincoln Spear. I think like he wants
Yeah.
to not to be able to be raptured.
Yeah,
by
the
the
Raptor
side.
is a really huge problem though.
Because he was like going to punch while he's raptured. Harsh
Hook
is
shot.
there. Yeah.
A really nice try. Unfortunately though, doesn't connect to anyone. He still want to go to keep
Radiant
destroying this high ground. The
structures are
fortification
fortified.
are already being popped. Really, pretty nice from Indonesia still.
Oh. Well,
They have to be careful though.
they are. But the thing is, like, this
Potential
is,
Middle tower is
Fast back potential from Tiny is the one you really need to be watching for.
but I think like if that's the case, it's gonna be like opening up the vision for this Jokem to use the hook shot.
Yeah.
Because if Lina is the main target, it still have the, I guess, of Immortal along with the BKB. And along with the Hurricane Pike even
Radiant's middle
from the side of
barracks
Lina
is
itself.
falling.
Well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, it means that from the side of Womi, from the side of Jokem, will be.
Yeah, no.
Oh no!
Okay, fine. They don't want to go for any chaos. Just
Yeah.
getting the first racks, the first set of racks into the game. So really nice one.
And outpost
Especially from the
maybe.
mid lane, right?
Yeah. It's from the mid lane. It's going to be giving so much pressure to the side of Team Philippines. As long as the fourth tier of tower is able to be open, I think like it's still going to be a very good one. But School Basher is there for this side of Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
And it's going to be creating so much to help the stun towards Team Philippines.
They can
Radiant's
handle the
bottom
BKB
tower
coming
is
from
under
Philippines
attack.
already.
Oh,
The smoke is
Akashi.
already broken with the jetpack coming to stop
Oh,
stuff.
no.
The second first stuff is there. They successfully resetting the fire, forcing the global silence from
Radiant's
Silencer.
bottom tower
It's
is
already
under
good.
attack.
They don't use any of the other highest of the big spells.
Yeah.
Doesn't
they're
use any
only
BKB at
scanning.
all. Also,
They're using the Moonlight Shadow,
Radiant's
but
bottom
it's
tower
like
is
still
under attack.
bearable. Like if you're not having that one, it's still gonna be very okay. But the mid lane, I think like the clearance of the creep is just gonna be like so fast from the side of Team Indonesia and Womi. I think like Womi's
I'll
progress
take
is also
that.
like going really great with his
Yeah.
item.
Radiant's top
Oh,
tower is under
from the side
attack.
of the Clockwork King, he's going for the Aghanim Chapel.
ooh, the Raptor onto Joel. He's taking a lot of damage already. Joel pop the flash golem. The silver S is there. He will surely be taken down along with the hook shot, the stun from Rikoto. He will take Silencer also. 2 men down already. And if it is a
Akashi.
dieback Silencer, Akashi jumping forward onto Trimochel with the Shadow Dance on. Cannot find anyone really. And he will lose another kill. Tiny. With Akashi alone, he cannot deal any damage. The stun is there from Lina.
Shadow
The Shadow
Dance.
Dance will be expired. And he is alone in the front line. The damage is enough to kill him.
Oh my god, there is no buyback, I think, from the side of
Oh.
Team Philippines, and it might
Really
be.
long respawn time is gonna be GG, I think. The fortification is still holding on.
Dire's
Oh my god, look at that one. Actually, they're focusing on the fourth tower. I think that they will try to end up straight who's here. I think
If-
one buyback is being done by the side of Tiny, but Mikoto is still there doing the heat here towards the tower, and they are not even stopping at this moment.
If Indonesia know that there is no buyback from Flak and also with the silencer,
Radiant's
it's
middle
gonna be already GG.
Oh, they're
Tiny.
gonna be doing the strike push strike hit from the side of Indonesia.
It is-
This place.
It is Lina to have the Aegis though.
Oh my god.
Still 15 seconds until the silencer comes out. Lewis with the toss offense combination, but he is the one gonna be get dieback from Lewis. It's supposed to be GG. It's gonna be the end from Indonesia. In
It
game
is-
1, they will get the win.
They will take the action that this is the first game from Indonesia. This one 0. Philippines, despite it's like a very strong movement from them. Like I don't understand like how strong they are with the tiny along with the slug. The
Yeah.
slug even like very fat at that moment. If the Lincoln spin is done, along maybe with the eye of Skadi, I think like from the side of slug, it's just gonna be like super happy to dive anyone to the side of Team Indonesia. And Indonesia just like maximizing the potential, the momentum that they have to go straight push to the ancient from the side of Team Philippines.
60-second respawn time from Shark, 70-second respawn time from Challenger with the dive back. They're getting punished from that though. There is no other thing you can do. So it's a really good situation coming from Indonesia.
It
But
is.
Philippines also perform really well though. They're
It
having
is.
some good momentum.
That's why I was mentioning like the Tiny and Slark, both of them are just like very fat because they know that actually they're having a proper farm.
Yeah.
They know how many pickups that they already did on. Especially for the Tiny. Like Tiny toss Avalanche, always getting something from this hand of Indonesia. But once again, like the Bloodseeker is very free. We can see it from the early situation. We don't actually, it's pretty hard situation because Akashi getting the first blood and even like getting something else after that. He's
Yeah.
getting an assist.
Look at that. The backup is really fast running from Indonesia. It doesn't get tiny though. Doesn't get tiny. Just getting Sky kill. Up until the mid game, until Philippines doing a really great job pressuring Indonesia. But this is the time, this is the moment of comeback from Indonesia. Actually, the first moment of comeback. They
The one
got
that
kill
they-
onto 3
yeah.
hero.
With Womi
The-
doing the 3 rebounds, right?
Yeah, 3 hero in rebound onto the birthright also. Onto 3 hero again. After that, Indonesia just starting to get a really good momentum. There is one moment also when the Philippines start to come back again into the game. I think
The-
I
in
think
the
this
bottom
one, yeah,
lane.
I think this one is the moment. With
But-
the Dream Child being killed, Mikoto just running behind. They lose a lot of momentum, but once again, Indonesia just turning things back around.
And it's because of Womi actually, the one
Yeah.
actually stopping the movement. I think like this is the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
With the rebound that he is doing to that moment, actually just saving the lives of Indonesia. Womi, once again, like showing a really good potential, especially for this game. Because the opener that he is giving to the side of Team Indonesia is just like making Mikoto, along with Jimochel, very free over all of the movement that they're done.
Indonesia just playing really aggressive. They know how to play aggressive. They just playing, killing everyone. Dream Child there being taken down, but it is the moment. Indonesia is still attacking,
And
still being on top though, even after losing Dream Child and early on in the fight.
yeah.
The timing from BKB in this time, Womi just doing a really great job. The reaction time coming from Womi,
Yeah.
he just getting hit by Mikoto and also Jokam, right?
Yeah.
That's the perfect BKB time.
Because that's the momentum that is being brought by the side of Womi. Womi deserved to have that hit at that moment.
Yeah.
Well, aside of that, but actually, like, sometimes the discipline from the side of Team Philippines also needs to be considered. At this moment, they were losing so much, but they're still forcing the war to happen. While the side of Team Indonesia, I think like they know there is no other buyback from the side of Philippines. They're forcing some buybacks, but it's only one buyback from the side of Tiny, and Tiny is the one that's being picked up. So they just go directly straightly to the Ancient, and it's a GG for the first game.
Wow.
Really good performance coming from both sides. It's like very back and forth situation coming from Philippines
Yeah.
and Indonesia. Sometimes the network is in the hand of Team Indonesia and sometimes in the hand of Philippines. But this is going to be MVP from this game. It's going to be Lina Mikoto with 11, 0, and 11.
Yeah, 0 death, 11 assists with 11 kills. Again, a really good performance coming from Mikoto without any death at all. He is the key hero that Philippines needs to kill, but he doesn't die at all. Not once.
Not once.
Yeah,
And they're giving Lina to Mikoto.
yeah.
I think like right now from the side of Indonesia, they have like plenty of power heroes on
Yeah.
their house, from their place right now. But this is the scoreboard from both of the sides. Actually, to be honest, Aries was doing a really great job with the global silence most of the times. It's actually stopping and causing so much trouble for Indonesia. But from the side of Akashi, I think like with the Galim Scepter actually giving so much, a little bit more like the scary moment for
Yeah, yeah.
Indonesia because the agility that he stole already.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's just being countered really hard by the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, I do agree with
He
that.
cannot reset the fight when he is pretty low. He's just forcing his hero dance. Cannot deal much damage actually.
Yeah.
in the fight. Kind of
Which
sad
is
though.
very
And every time the Raptor is on him, I think it's gonna be the end. I don't think he can do anything about it.
And he was like being forced to use the punch once, and it's like opening all of the resources that he have at that moment because a Raptor that is connected to him. That's why he's forcing to have like that the linker. He's forced to have that one.
He needs to.
Well, he needs more damage actually from the side of Team Philippines.
Yeah, Indonesia have a really lot of damage.
It is.
Slug need a lot of time to build up his stats with the Asian shift. The longer the fight goes, the better the Slug have. But Indonesia have a lot of burst damage, so the fight never lasts that long for
That's
Slug
why-
to come on. Yeah.
That's why they are respecting the game as well. They don't want it to be like super late game. That's why
Yeah.
they want to end the game as soon as possible because they know the power that can be brought by Slark later on in the late game. It's not even Slark only because we still have the Tiny that can be a very monster, a very hard monster to be beat to the side of Philippines right there. That's why they really respect that condition. That's why if they have the chance to go end the game directly, they just go for it.
Wow, a really nice play. What a performance actually for both of them. Not only for Indonesia,
But
the
also
Philippines
Philippines,
also.
yeah.
They are showing a really good fight. Maybe we will see a best of 3 series, a 3 game. The first 3 game in today. Before
Maybe.
the first game ended into 0, the second match ended also into 0.
2-0,
Maybe
yeah.
this is the time. Both of them having a really strong play though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that to have like 3 games from Indonesia and also like Philippines. Like I do believe that everyone right now agree that actually like this is a very 2 strong contendant inside of the ISM 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 to actually win the series, win even until the grand final. And both of them are just like very strong up to the last minute.
Yeah.
The Philippines that you mentioned that actually already building up so much from the group stage, from the play-in, from the play-in, final play-in into the main stage, while from Indonesia that is so fresh that just have the fight yesterday for 2-0
This is
only.
their second match, right?
This is their second match, but they're still having so much. And Mars from Womi that is being denied by being banned here by the side of Team Philippines, turns out it's not stopping the performance coming from Womi itself.
Yeah, a lot of good game-changing rebound actually coming from Romy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, with the BKB bait timing also, he is performing really well. He's actually feeling inferior because FBC is actually the one supposed to be in here, but it is Scanner Roaming just progressing really well.
Yeah.
He's going to be a really great player to have though.
It is. Womi is actually like, Womi was like very perfect, I think, with the rhythm that is being held by the side of Team Indonesia. Like the combo that she can done with the others is just like really good. But this is the draft pick for the second game here between Indonesia versus Philippines. After Silencer in the previous game was being used by Team Philippines, Indonesia is the one that contesting that one and picking over it.
Yes, silencer first
10
pick
seconds remaining.
because there is a potential Mirana pick for Philippines maybe.
Mirana
It is-
Tas?
Seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Oh no, Tas is done. To be
Tiny
fair.
though, Tiny I mean. Tiny is still on the pool along with Mirana maybe, or maybe Tiny with something else.
Tiny with Clockwork.
Yeah, Clover is actually the favorite hero from Indonesia.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't seen other team prioritize Clockwork, at least for now. Oh, oh yeah, pretty shy though.
Yeah. She is very shy apparently. But yeah.
Supporter from Indonesia there.
Yeah. But again, Philippines, if they're not trying to pick over that one, last rock, maybe one of the things that they want to try to consider, because I do think like Philippines have like
Dire
a
team
lot of
pick.
things that they were using, but Mark did not pick directly to the Womi here, along with another hero that might be able to be combo with them. Hi!
Wow.
Who are you
hello.
supporting for?
Oh, I think I know this one. Yeah,
Who is it?
Sinya from
10
Japan.
seconds remaining.
it?
Radiant team.
Yeah, hello.
Hello!
Mirana.
Hello.
Who are
What?
you supporting for this one? Indonesia or Philippines? What?
Indonesia, I hear it. Indonesia.
Is it
Yeah.
Indonesia?
Yeah, I hear Indonesia. I know. Close your mouth. I still can hear you.
Oh, whoa, oh, that's
Yeah.
heavy. I on him. Okay,
10
but it's a
seconds
Mirana
remaining.
that can be comboed by Mars right here with the arrow
5
along with the
seconds
Arena
remaining.
of Blood. Well, for the side of Indonesia, after having the silencer right here, what kind of hero that they would try to take
Radiant
to
team
consider?
back.
But Pangolier is directly being picked here by the side of
Dire team
Indonesia.
Yeah, they just banned Bloodseeker the counter from Pangolier. So a really good one. Maybe a Grimstroke also. Two counter, I think, for Pangol. You just don't want to fight against Bloodseeker and also against Grimstroke, I think. Other hero is fine.
10
Wow.
seconds remaining.
Look at that.
Hi, everyone!
5 seconds remaining.
They're having
even-
fun here on the beach.
They're meeting each
watching
other.
the game, enjoying the sun.
Yeah. Meeting another esport enthusiast, even like the old friend wants to another. So if you guys want to go here, it's Marusaka Hotel in Nusa Dua, Bali. We will be holding the event until 11th of December 2022. We have 5 stages here: the earth stage, the air stage, ice and fire stage, along with water stage. We have tons of activity, have food and beverage festival, along with the music karaoke
Radiant
night
team
every
back.
single night. But
Dire
yes,
team
this is
back.
gonna be the band of Bane and also Beastmaster from the
Yeah.
side of Philippines.
A lot of bans just for protecting this Pangolier. I think it's gonna be Pangolier mid lane from Mikoto. Should be, I
Might be.
think. Yeah. Their priorities after the counter of all the
10
counter for
seconds
Pangolier though.
remaining.
Betting over Bane, betting over Bloodseeker, maybe a Grimstroke,
5 seconds
or maybe
remaining.
it's still fine for the Grimstroke to be left out though.
But the thing is, like, if they have like a really good combo from Mildrana along with Mars, they still need a follow-up damage that can be given. I think like still Lina, still a very good combo if Philippines want to take over that, or maybe a Shadow Fiend right now from their side. If they're
Yeah.
not going over it, they might be going for something else. But this is 40 seconds from the side, reserve time even for Philippines.
Radiant team
And
back.
it's a patch that is banned from the side of Philippines right now. So one more ban from the side of Indonesia. What kind of hero that they don't want to fight against? Maybe Grimstroke, just like what Anonym have mentioned. Maybe even if they want to go with banning over the Faceless Void, maybe with the Chrono they can stop the Pangolier.
10
It's also going to be
seconds
very nice.
remaining.
Or maybe Tiny that's still in the pool.
Yeah, Tiny
Up
is great.
until now.
5
Yeah. Usually Tiny
seconds
getting
remaining.
banned on the first phase, or maybe getting picked on the first phase also. But no one really picked it. No one really banned it right now as of, because maybe Philippines already used it once
Dire
and that
team
worked
back.
pretty well before. Indonesia is really confident to not banning it, any Tiny at all.
Okay.
Dire team pick.
But
And Tiny, yeah, still Tiny.
Tiny. And also Morphling that is eliminated right now. It's a big side here from the side of Philippines. Mirana, Mars, Lestrak is still left open. Lina is there, Shadow Fiend, if you dare. Thinking about that,
10
I might be
seconds
taking
remaining.
over as a part here, Marcy. Maybe even the Clockwork, any
5
kind of hero
seconds
that is
remaining.
available right now inside of the game.
Yeah. So the third pick coming on for Philippines first. Already have Mars, still can be played as a mid lane though. Still can be played as an offlane hero. We see a lot of offlane Mars already.
Yeah, it is.
Radiant team
But
pick.
Undying again. Maybe this time as a support.
Maybe.
They pick it before as an offlane though. A really strong one actually.
It is. Despite that it's not like going for all FCR player coming from the side of Indonesia, but it's also like
10
very, very
seconds
strong with the
remaining.
DK along with the Tombstone that actually stopping so much the side of
5
Indonesia.
seconds remaining.
Well, we're gonna see what is the hero that they want to have in the side of Indonesia with
Maybe-
true control of a CC here.
Yeah, maybe Larsealer or maybe
Radiant team
Naga.
Naga Siren.
Dire
Or
team
Disrupt, no, Hoodwink. Naga Siren along with Hoodwink. Two supports already being shown by Indonesia. Silencer support, Hoodwink support along with Pangolier. That can still being a flexible one. It's possible on the offlane, it's still possible also on the mid lane.
Radiant team back.
The Primal Beast coming in. The fourth pick for Philippines. So this is going to be a Primal Beast mid lane, I think. With the Mars going for offlane.
Oh, what if from the side of Philippines? I mean, like with the Naga, they really need someone that actually
10
can be
seconds
giving
remaining.
a pressure, and also like setting up something to the Naga itself.
5 seconds
Maybe-
remaining.
A Lestra carry, but I don't think that's going to happen with Silencer in there also. With the Hoodwink.
Yeah.
It's possible though, it's possible.
What if it's a Medusa?
A decent pick.
think like
Pretty good
someone.
though.
I think like I was thinking of someone that actually can counter the Naga, or maybe like outplaying the Naga in the very early situation, because Naga without the farm, I don't think like the Naga will be able to do something like very big into the game itself.
Yeah, maybe some early pressure hero.
I was like thinking
Dire
June to be picked
team
by the
back.
side of Philippines before Primal Beast is there.
Yeah.
But because of Primal Beast is there already, I don't think like the carry over that
Radiant
Bloom
team
will
back.
be able to be picked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Bad Rider band coming from Philippines and Monkey King, a really good hero against the Illusion hero actually, pretty good with the Wukongs. A natural Mjolnir also Mjolnir builder,
10
pretty
seconds
decent
remaining.
against Naga Siren.
Yeah. I
5
think like if
seconds
it's like
remaining.
more, I don't think like they would try to put it with more kind of situation from the side of Phantom Lesser, or maybe Phantom Assassin from the side of Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty risky if they're going with the Phantom Assassins to the side of Team Indonesia right now, with the Naga Siren, with the Hoodwings, along with the Pangolier. But I do feel like Akashi is just like very, very strong with the Phantom Assassin, or maybe even the Slark again, just like what they did in the previous one.
Stark is still able though. Yeah.
Dire team
And
back.
sniper,
Sniper.
yeah, kind of hard to deal it actually. It's kind of hard for
Radiant
Pangolier to deal
team
with
pick.
sniper. It's a backline hero, but really far in the back,
Yeah.
kind of too far already. You don't want Hoodwing to catch into the backline, right?
Mhm.
So the last pick from Indonesia, they have to pick first. They have to decide actually. I still think they're gonna
10
pick some offlane
seconds
hero
remaining.
with the Pangolier being a mid lane.
But if it's like a Pango that is
seconds
going for the
remaining.
Axel lane, I think like another kind of setup from
Dire
Indonesia with
team
the
pick.
things that is
Timber
Timber Soul.
Oh, 3-strong hero in the enemy side. Primal Beast, Undying, and along with Mars. So it's a really strong pick again, any strength hero. Having a really good burst damage with a willing death along with
Grabe
Timber
naman.
Chain. Oh, a lot of people
10
grabe
seconds
yaman. No.
remaining.
What that mean?
Grabe naman yon. Grabe, it's like, it's too much, bro.
5
Oh, yeah.
seconds remaining.
It's grabe, it's like, it's too much.
Now
But it's
select
not
your
just Prophet that is actually being picked by the side of Philippines right now. Who are you guys supporting for? Indonesia or Philippines?
Or just enjoying the show, maybe.
Indonesia. Some of us are thinking Indonesia. Who is
Yeah.
supporting Philippines? We need more supporter of Philippines. Oh, there you go. We can see it. Actually, there is supporter for Philippines.
Wow.
Enjoying the place here, along with the match that happened right now inside of Marisaka Hotel for this third match of the day between Indonesia along with the Philippines. We are all about to go to the second game, and right now the score is like 1 for Indonesia and 0 for the Philippines. This is still a best of 3 series, still a huge chance for Philippines to try to take over the second game, because so far, based on the draft itself, I still like feel the power coming from the side of Philippines is just going to be very strong in the early situation.
Yeah.
Mirana, not just Prophet, Primal Beast. Who are you denying for all of the heroes that is given by the side of Philippines? It's just like super strong, while the Naga really needs the farm.
Yeah. Razor Rapid having a really good early potential. He can pressure you really hard with the objective potential, also with the pressuring. He can get anywhere, and usually he farm really fast. So he's having he's a really good timing hero to pressure the Naga though.
It is. It is a very
Yeah,
strong
if you
hero.
can up farm Naga in maybe a mid game in the mid game, that's already really good for Razor Prophet.
That's the thing. The thing is about the Naga, the Natus Prophet is actually the purpose is like outfarming the Naga Siren, and
Yeah.
they will be able to do it. Even the first 20 minutes, the Naga won't be able to have like maybe the
Yeah.
same kind of network, unless there is some movement that is being done by Team Indonesia to actually slowing the tempo coming from the Natus Prophet itself. But yeah, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second game of Best of 3 series, still in the upper bracket semi-final right here between Indonesia and also
Yeah,
Philippines. Don't
kitty,
forget to
kitty,
give
kitty.
your support in the comment section below using the hashtag IndoPride or Philippines Pride.
Yeah, so Indonesia right now will be playing from Radiant, and Philippines will be playing for Dire right now in the second game. The Nature's Call from Nature's Prophet just scouting around in the high ground in the ancient camp, just running behind. They're trying to setting up some vision before the bounty fight begin.
Oh, well for Jim Mochel here. I think like Mochel using
30
over the
seconds to
Naga
battle.
Siren with the Song of Siren, he'll be able to actually doing something with the combo that can be brought by the side of Team Philippines. Well,
Yeah.
for Team Indonesia, really needs to give some movement maybe for the Womi to have like very good performance in the laning phase as well.
Yeah, 10 more seconds until the bounty comes on. They're already under position. They try to find some things. On the right side on the river though, Mikoto, along with
The
two heroes from
battle
Filipina, I don't think he
begins.
will contest this one. He will get into another one. But 3 bounty again. 3 bounty again onto Philippine side. Only 1 bounty from Indonesia, but it's fine though. Still early under the game. They really want to have a really good win here
Yeah.
early on.
Early on, it's just, I think like it's still a very, very good condition here from the side of Team Philippines, because Team Philippines right now, just like with the Primal Beast actually going against a Pangolier, I think like it's still a pretty decent matchup in the laning situation.
Yeah.
Well, for the side of Mikoto, usually he is always like winning in the condition that he have. And I think like Primal Beast is stopping that kind of movement. Look at the Pango, 0 denies, 0 last hit. Well, for the Primal Beast, already collecting 3 for 1.
Yeah, it's a really good start at least.
Yeah. For the side of Philippines right now, yeah.
Womito dealing a lot of damage onto Grims just right now. Grims are already at pretty low HP into the
His
top lane.
apologies.
There is a potential combo with the Hoodwing.
It is. The Hoodwing is just like super annoying. I just like realized it here that how much the annoyingness coming from the side of that one, but in the bottom lane, you see that actually the Mars going against the Naga Siren. I think like the spear is the one that everyone's scared of, with all of the pressure that he's always giving with that kind of movement as well.
Yeah, Whitemon. So taking a lot of damage there. Naga Siren in the bottom lane, still having 5-6 last hit. Without any deny, the gut rebukes from Joel. Just harassing Grimocha like now. Trying to clear the illusion, I think.
Yes. While we are seeing, so far it's like pretty chill situation. While in the mid lane we're seeing that actually Lewis, I don't think like Mongolia always winning over the laning phase, right? I
Yeah.
always see like so far inside of ISF, it's like Mongolia are always losing in the laning situation. But right now, he's also actually claiming back after having the squash battle. The squash battle actually really helping for him to catch up with the differences from the laning phase, early laning phase situation in the first 1 minute, I guess.
He's already ahead though. Compared to the Primal Beast in
Yeah.
the mid lane. So
Yeah.
having a really decent one right now. 13 last hit with 4 denies from Mikoto. No kills as of now. They're playing it safe at least from the laning phase.
But it means the one that is having the trouble is actually coming from the side of Philippines, because Philippines is not having the
Yeah.
gameplay that they were expecting.
Especially Nature Prophet though, only 9
Yeah.
last hit with 2 denies in the top lane.
Yeah.
Behind Womi with 12 last hit and 2 denies. Womi having a really great one. Especially if he's a melee hero. He got a really great sustainability with the armor.
Radiant's courier has been
Good
killed.
regen for Timbersau actually. Really good matchup against Undying.
And it's just like Jokem also like doing a really good job right there with the Hoodwing. I do remember like yesterday's Jokem's Hoodwing. It's just how continuous disable, continuous set up for
Yeah.
the side of Indonesia. So I don't want, I don't like the Japanese they consider that one, but Lewis, I don't think like they are gonna be doing something to the side of Mikoto with all of the resources that he's having.
For Mikoto though, being chased by the trample coming until Lewis, but the trample already expired. Dealing a lot of damage actually. But Mikoto just moving on the other side of the runes. Maybe onto the right side. There is a lot of illusion coming from mirror image from Dimochel.
But oh, the spear connected right there, jumping in with the Starfall. Whitemon is the main target right there. And I don't think Whitemon will be able to survive. There's still a very fire, and he's still able to go back from that kind of movement.
Yeah, still fine. Dimochel doesn't really care at all. He just focused on the CS on the last hit. really want to catch up in terms of network though. And Prophet are actually doing pretty decent right now. It's actually still the same with the Demon Tower.
Yeah. It's still pretty decent. It's still like trying to catch up with the differences that they have. Well, for the Luis, I think like Luis is the one that's having hard time here.
The onslaught onto Mikoto with the trample on the Quest Buckle just running behind Mikoto. Actually is the one dealing a lot of damage. He still won the bounty runs on the top outpost. And he will get that one with the battle refill. So he's having
Amazing what you
some
found
sustainable
lying
gain
around.
with the battle. He come back in the mid lane against Lewis, who is still at low HP right now. He can get the kill, I think.
He doesn't want it as well, I think.
The trample coming, the shield crash from Mikoto. Quest Buckle coming on, Lewis taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Almost level 6. If he gets level 6 before Lewis, it's a really huge skill potential coming on.
Yeah, because the Rolling Thunder is actually a very good setup, but in the bottom lane, we'll see that actually Whitemon will be the first block with Jewels that is using his spear to get that one. The Riptide trying to block the movement from the Mars, but it's apparently undeniable movement.
Yeah. First blood or first advantage coming on from Mars.
Ever seen someone play
Quest Buckle Mikoto with a good rotation, trying to find Grim behind. Still have the shield cast. One more hit will do it. Mikoto is the one claiming the kill before the 6-minute marks. The first power runs in the river. He will hope the rune is spawning on the left side.
What it is.
And it is the Aircan rune. Mikoto will greatly take it. A really great runes.
I'm not opposed to taking
Oh, by
a
Warrior though.
bounty.
Oh, and the Naga. I mean, like the progress from the Naga, he really wants to get over the Manta side later, but he's still like on the level 5. and not even taking over the level 6 years of the Song of Sirens. But the Mirana, I think like, the fusion from Mirana will be very important for the setup here, for the side of Team Philippines, because once again, Natural Prophet along with Mirana is going to be giving so much advantage to the
Radiant's
side of
top
Team
tower is under
Philippines.
attack.
Well, from the Indonesia, I think like maybe the setup that can be given from the side of Jokem is the one that's actually going to be opened up to the side of Womi.
Yeah, 3 mans onto top lane. From Indonesia, Mikoto just playing there, just claiming the stacks.
Radiant's
But the
middle
air camp
tower is
track,
under attack.
giving him a lot of advantage already. With the air cannon runs being popped out, the Quest Buckle. He have a lot of gold right now.
Dire are scanning.
Will be gladly taken by Mikoto, all of it. The rolling coming on. Try to find the bushwalk, the shell cast onto the rolling. He will get the first bounce and still go on onto Akashi. Not having a really good position though. They will lose Jokem, but the Primal Beast is there with the trample. Womi trying to get away. Mikoto with the Quest Buckle dealing a lot of damage actually, but Mikoto is alone right now against 4 hero in a really bad position. Mikoto trying to find something with a lot of damage. He will get the Quest Buckle now. The kill is not there. 2 men down from Indonesia without any casualties, at least for Philippines. A really nice advantage.
Yeah, I mean, like from the side of Philippines, they are just like sticking together to the plan that they were having. That's the thing about the lineup
Radiant's
of
top
heroes
tower
that they
is
were
under
using.
attack.
It's more into that team plan, and they got it really well. I mean, like the power coming from the Nato Prophet, along with maybe
Which way
just
to start?
the Undying. They just like having so
Radiant
much
structures are
potential to
fortified.
stop the movement, even countering that one. But the game right now.
Oh, they're rolling onto Akashi. They will try to fight Akashi, but the bounce is not there. And Whitemon taking a lot of damage already. Whitemon will be taken down. The Quest Buckle doesn't really do much. Mikoto alone cannot do that much though. They really need some more into the bottom lane.
Well, we know that actually from the Naga, it's going to be quite a longer time for him to catch up with the differences of gold, with the maybe the attack damage, or
Dire's
even
top
from the
tower
farm.
is under attack.
And it's just like,
Oh, Jokem with the invis though. The bushwalk onto Mars. A little bit shield crash from Mikoto.
Okay.
Along with the rifle from Jokem will get the kill.
My cap. Sure is.
it's 2 for 5 here in the first 8 minutes, going for 9 minutes, and the 5 and 1,000 net worth lead here from the side of Philippines. And Philippines, if they keep going on like this, the Natus Prophet network will be higher and higher. And it might be a very huge problem, but they also need something to actually stop Womi, because so far, I don't think that they have somebody who is going to be able to do that.
The trample onto onslaught. Lewis inside the tier 1 range, but yeah, he doesn't want to commit onto the Timber Saw right now.
No one is actually want to commit to the Timber Saw. Timber Saw have the hood of the Avians already, and he might be going for the pipe off inside. And
Yeah.
if he's having maybe the mechans from the side, or maybe from the support, it's going to be very, very good from the side of Indonesia. But again, they really need to create the space for Dream Mochel to be able to drag this game for the late game from the side of Indonesia. While from the Team Philippines, they need to search for all over around of the jungle to actually stop the farms of the illusion coming from the side of this Naga. Because this Naga is just going to be the whole game changer, especially with the Song of Siren.
Oh, the Bushwalk. He's just trying to secure the rune, but the rune is on the right side of the river. Lewis is the one. Battle it up. Just save it for later. Double damage runes though.
Oh, it's double damage rune. And I think like for the Lewis really needs BKB, I think. Because if Lewis have a really good BKB, I think like he is not going to be able, he's not going to be scared to actually
Radiant's
have
middle
any
tower
kind of
is under
potential
attack.
dive to the side of Indonesia. Because
Yeah.
Indonesia have a really, pretty much a lot of CC. With the push wall, with the things coming from that one, but Arena of Blood, along with
The
the
Red
spear.
of Nature coming onto Wetmon, dealing a lot of damage, but it's not enough. Lewis in behind, trying to go for Dreamochal. Dreamochal is ready being taken down. The sharpshooter onto Lewis. It's not enough, but the Chakram for Womi will get the kill. He tried to cancel. Oh, almost a split second until the cancel the TP though. But
That's
well with the
not
Moonlight
enough.
Shadow active, no one realized what's going on. Mikoto doesn't know, Wetmon doesn't know. They get the kill onto Wetmon. But they get, they get Wetmon.
And I think they really need to be careful over all of the movement that they're going to be doing. They need to check over the observer or even sentry ward right now, because I do feel like from the side of Philippines, they are always doing that kind of movement, or maybe even that kind of setup that they try to bring to the side of Philippines itself. Well, in the bottom lane, we are seeing right now, Romy is the main target. There is some movement with the top throw. Even right now, we did it actually. Romy is the one that's being chased on the Fresh Golem. DK.
The arrow almost connected onto Womi, the Womi taking a lot of damage, but to Bushwalk onto two hero, Womi still being the target, but he is tanky enough to survive it.
Dire structures are
It's two members actually going, three members
Dire's
even with the
middle tower
Mirana,
is under attack.
with the Primal Beast, along with the
Radiant's bottom
Undying.
tower is
I mean,
under
with the
attack.
Mars. It's just like so much hard
Dire's
of
top
time
tower
to
is
do
under
to
attack.
actually ignore that one, and he is able to survive with that kind of momentum. So from the side of Indonesia, if they are able to drag this gap longer and longer, I think like it's gonna be like so much better on their hand. But Team Philippines need to play early.
The Bushwalk onto Swashbuck, and the rolling will cancel the TP. There is a sub clip there for Mikoto to take down the kill.
You should have
Joel.
stayed out of the woods.
The kill is taken by Jokem though, but it's fine. A really good one though.
It's a very good one. It's 4-7. It's 1,000 net worth lead here from the side of Philippines, but anything can happen. And oh my God, it's 3-man smoke here from the side of Team Indonesia.
Dire are
They will be
scanning.
trying
Scan?
to get something. Scan
Philippines
something.
Radiant's middle
Already
tower
know the
is under
scan is
attack.
connected to Indonesia. They know something going on. So they just got away, they just got back into safe position behind the tier 2 tower. Grims also
Dire's
showing himself
bottom
at
tower
Mikoto
is
show in the
under
mid lane.
attack.
It's still going to be a slow tempo of the game right now from both of the sides even. Because like from the side of Indonesia, once again, they really need to farm towards
Radiant's
this
middle
Naga Siren.
tower
And
is
the
under
Naga is like
attack.
having like 1,000 net worth less than rather than
Dire's
not to
middle
stop
tower
back. But
is under
Jokem will be able to secure 1 point right here. It's a domination to the side of Jokem with taking Grims down on his hand.
Wow. A
That's a solid kill,
sharpshooter
right?
kill. A really nice kill from Jokem.
It is. And now, the arrow rater from the side of Aries will actually help so much here in the terms of setup towards Team Indonesia. And now, the power up, it's going to be Arcane that is denied by Whitemon side in the bottom lane. While for the side of Womi, when we're going for something else, maybe even going to the heal or something, I think like it's still going to be very good options. But Manta style is the one that is being finished off by the Naga. The Naga.
For the scan from
Radiant
Indonesia.
are scanning.
They know something going on, but the Spiral Beast is the one going on that, the push walk under the Rolling Thunder with the sharpshooter also. Mikoto, he doesn't have any onslaught. Mikoto with the swashbuckle again will take the kill until Lewis though.
Oh, he's able to actually secure something right here, and even the Primal Beast is the one that's being taken care of from the side of Philippines. So I think like it's a good pick off, but it doesn't mean that it's changing so much. Well, Mikoto doing a rotation again. I think like they are purposely giving the space for this Mirana to do something.
Yeah.
Like Mirana always staying in the mid lane when the rotation is changing. Like the one that is doing the rotation is actually the Primal Beast itself.
Yeah, they're having some deep wars
Radiant's middle
behind
tower
the ancient camps. They're actually spot natural prophet farming there.
Dire's
Don't want to
top
go
tower
for
is
natural
under
prophet at least for
attack.
now. But they already pretty decent vision onto it.
Well,
Look at the vision coming from Indonesia right now.
well, Indonesia right now having so much movement. Oh, in the bottom lane, there's some chains connected to this Joel. Joel having the spear to push back for Womi, and there is another TP to the bottom lane from Aris. But I don't think that they will try to do something about that one.
Deeper
Slash
south
back
flow
out.
onto the Rolling Thunder. Akashi just taking the swashbuckle. One more hit from the Rolling. He's just still around with the swashbuckle. Mikoto will take the kill. And the
Oh, the
Thompson
arrow.
though. Oh, the Styro. Onto the Thompson. Mikoto just taking a lot of this. The Song of the Siren coming in to help. Mikoto is still survive.
Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa.
But they got the natural robot in. They will got Mars in the battle lane. They have a lot of advantage right now from Indonesia.
That's the thing about the Song of Siren. I do mention it before that actually it's just like gonna be
Dire's
able to
bottom tower
save
is under
someone.
attack.
And it's a really good save because if Mikoto is the one that's being picked off, I think like it's gonna be a very expensive one since it's gonna be taken to set but the setup right, the global silence is being used, but the onslaught chasing over something here to the side and Primal Beast.
Wow, Womi finally being taken care of with the big AB and along with the global silence. A really huge skill from Philippines right now.
They're doing a really good counter after initiation that is being brought by Team Indonesia, you know.
Yeah, but Nagas still having a really great space also with the Dream Hotel.
It is.
Already ahead of Nature Prophet, top of the board right now. After Nature Prophet died in the mid lane, he's having a really great time.
And I think
And Nature Prophet after his death, it's kind of bad though.
Radiant's bottom
He's
tower
having a bad
is
time in the
under
bushwalk
attack.
coming. Under the sharpshooter, he still try to find Mirana. Mikoto doesn't want to commit, at least for now.
because if he's the one that is commenting, you know that actually there is Primal Beast, there is this Natural Prophet that can follow up really fast. So if they are able to do something, but the Rolling Thunder is already being used, focusing over the Natural Prophet, that is not
Whoa.
going to be going anywhere.
That's a really bad position to be in from Akashi though. The swashbuckle will check him down. Silence is being taken from behind, but Nature Prophet is the main carry. Mikoto with the roll up, with the shell cast also, he is taken down, but Indonesia have to be really careful right now. Job M being chased out to this onslaught. Triple 3-0 with double kill from Luis.
Dire's top
Oh my god, the silencer that is gone is just a few successes, but Arena of Blood right here with the spear going towards this
Arrow.
one, and the arrow connected to this one. It's a triple kill for Lewis here with the domination from Philippines.
Wow, they had a good skill though. Until Nature Prophet, but they lose a 4 hero. Yeah,
Yeah, it
really
is.
good counter initiation coming from Philippines. A really good play from them. They're attacking everyone
Dire's top
except for
tower is
Dream
under
Hotel
attack.
that hasn't even joined the fight.
But the Naga already finishing off the Manta Arcade, going for Heart of Taras.
Yeah, along with the Bloodthorn, I think, in the end. Or the Blade Slayer.
We can see from the replay actually, the Rolling Thunder actually going really well to the side of Natural Prophet. But we thought that the swashbuckle that he's trying to use to actually get the kill towards that one. Actually, it's still a very bad situation since he is still forcing
Yeah.
to do the war when it's not in the favor of Team Indonesia itself.
At least Nature Prophet doesn't get any goal from the win before, the fight before though.
Yeah. That is right. Well, from the side of this Natural Prophet, already finishing off over the milestone and might be going for something more. After maybe the
Radiant's
KB
top
that can
tower
be
is
brought
under attack.
by the side of this Natus Prophet. Because the Natus Prophet Nature's Call already like super painful, not forgetting the sprout that can be given and doing a really good push here.
Yeah, 4 men into the top lane from Indonesia. They try to find something. There's only Primal Beast on the left side, behind the trees. But Indonesia doesn't realize it. They just smoke, trying to find another kill near the Rosh pit. Maybe they try to start Roshan. I don't think so.
I don't think like it's a wise choice if they're
Yeah.
doing the
Radiant
Roshan right now.
structures are
I think like it's so much better if they're maybe picking off somebody first before they're trying to do that.
Mirana in the mid lane though, Dokam with the bushwalk. It's connected. The static, oh, the corn shot dealing a lot of damage.
And then Mikoto,
And Mikoto killing Grims in behind.
I think like Grims want to do some backstab here to the side of Team Indonesia, but Indonesia is just like so prepared over the things that they're doing, so they are losing in terms of that one. So if it's like one undying down from the side of Philippines, they will be